Hi, Nikki. I am so happy to talk to you via the internet. All right, so really quick, I want to tell you a couple of things that you can do to your website to help it to show up on page one in Google. By the way, your pictures are beautiful. So what I did, Nikki, is I went to Google and I typed in photographers, Canton, Georgia. I'm just trying to think if I were looking for a photographer, what would I type in? And so this is what come up. Okay. And we don't see your website on page one. And most people, they're just going to look on page one in Google and pick somebody from there, because the way we work is we think, well, the people on page one are the best, right? That's the way we are trained to think. So that's why we want to get you on page one. The first thing that I see that you need to do, Nikki, is you need to add more content to your website. And basically what that means is you need more words. So I went to New York. I typed in photographers in New York, and this is the first person that popped, the person that was at the top of the list. And her up here, her website looks similar to yours. But then when I go down, she has a lot of words, right? Content. So that's what you want. You want to have a lot of words. The way Google works is they're going to put the people at the top who they think can best answer people's questions. And the way they do that is they look at your wording. And if you have a whole lot of words, they're like, oh, well, this person is answering their question the best, so we're going to put them at the top. For example, if you are going to type in anything, Wikipedia is normally at the very, very top, right? Because Wikipedia does a really good job at answering everybody's questions. There's a lot of content and they go into a lot of depth. So that's what you want to do, Nikki. You want to put a whole lot of words here to show Google that you know what you're doing and you can help their clients out. So when we go over here back to Canton, and this is the knot and whatever. So I skipped these, but the first real person whose website pops up is this Anna girl. And let's see. So hers is similar to you at the top. She has pictures. And she has a couple of words, but not that many. See that? You typically, and it doesn't really even answer a question, it's just information about her. So this will be pretty easy to beat out. You just got to beat out your competition, Nikki. So really, you can see right here that that's easy to beat out because she hardly has anything. So aim for 1,000 words, at least 1,000 words on your home page. And then the internal pages, I normally like to see about 1,000 or 500 words on the internal pages. So let's see what this New York person has. The experience. Let's check that out. Yeah, okay. So your home page needs to have at least 1,000 words, and your internal pages try to have at least 500. And that's minimum. Obviously, the more you have, the better, okay? So that's what's going to get you on page one. Another thing, Nikki, that you need to do is you need to sprinkle your keywords in. So what I mean by that is I typed in photographers in Canton, Georgia, right? So whatever you want to rank for, do you want to rank for photographers in Canton, Georgia? Do you want to rank for wedding photographers, Canton, Georgia? Or boudoir pictures, Canton, Georgia, boudoir pictures, Woodstock, Georgia, whatever. Whatever your keywords that you want, that also needs to be in your content as well. Because as you'll notice, in the search results, Google will highlight, okay, I put in Canton, Georgia, so they're highlighting Canton, Georgia and photography. So whatever you want your keywords to be, that also needs to be within your content as well. So that's number one. Number two, you want to be up here. Okay, this is called it's called Google My Business or Google Local Business. And basically what that means, Nikki, what you need to do is you need to get a Google My Business account set up. It's really easy because you want to be here too. And if I click more places, these are all the photographers in Canton and Woodstock that have a Google My Business account. Okay, and I'm sure you see this before where the people go in and leave their reviews. You want that too, and it's not hard to set up. Google My Business if you want more information about that. But basically, you want to have, let me go to this top person here. Okay, see how they do it? And then put in as many, fill in everything. Fill in all the pictures, all your information. The more information you can put in the Google My Business, the better. Okay, so you want to do that. And ideally, what you want, Nikki, is you want to be in this top 3. And these people, you get in the top 3 as your website, as this starts moving up within the Google searches, then it'll start moving up within here too. Okay, so you want to do that. The last thing you want to do, and this is kind of technical, but you want to get other websites linking back to you. All right, so this is a tool that I use, and I just plugged in, who did I plug in? Anna, the top girl in Canton. Okay, her. I put in her website, and Anna has 2 other websites that link back to her. Basically, they have 2 other websites that have her listed on their website. And what this does, Nikki, is basically like votes, okay? So like, it'd be like the most popular kid in school voting for this Anna person. You want to have that. And she only has 2 websites linking back to her. So all you have to do is have more than 2, and you're beating her out. Ideally, you want to have 10 to 15. So ideas, you can go to like photography blogs, and type in your, in the comment section, put in your website. There's a lot of other ideas you can do for getting backlinks, but you want to get other websites to reference your website as well. So anyways, here's a couple of ideas, and I hope you're doing fabulous, girly. If you want to talk more about it, of course I can help you with all this. But if you want to work on your own, then let me know if you have any other questions, okay? Love you, girl. Bye.